So I just wanted to do a reading today for New Year's. A 3-card pull. I'm going to be using the Work Your Light deck. And it's by Rebecca Campbell. The artwork is done by Danielle Noel. And the images are basically photos, manipulated photos. It's the most beautiful deck I've seen using photos. First 2 cards. First card. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Here's the card. Look how beautiful. So, I do need to use the book. Oh. So, that niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going nowhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting, and until you face that niggle, life throws you more and more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to that light within you that is bursting to come out. That niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel that niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something in the higher realms. But in fact, the body, that is the intuitive one. Working through the senses to deliver vibrational information, it takes just a moment of every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You're being called to face the niggling now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much larger and more obvious into your path, and then you will likely regret that you didn't answer that niggling in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggling now. What's your niggling feeling trying to tell you? Well, today, my niggling feeling is to stop hiding who you are. This is who I am. I'm shining my light, and I followed that niggling feeling. So, what have you been pushing aside and putting off and letting excuses, fears, irrational fears, preventing you from doing what you want to do? So, that was card number 1. Here's card number 2. Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? It's a beautiful card. Imrama. Okay. Sorry, it takes me a bit to find it in this book. Sorry. Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pulled this card, you're either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. It could be a physical, ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You're being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is the journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie in the desert floor, or drink from the ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage is not possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you're being called to study an ancient lineage or a body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. Hold the card to your heart and say, may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served, and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. Imrama. Okay, let's quickly pull one more card. What is the collective message for 2022? One card only, please. What is one more message for the collective for 2022. Oops, sorry, too many cards. What is a message for 2022? Oops, sorry. Dropped the deck here. Ooh. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This is always my question. If you had all the education, all the money, you knew you would pass every test, what would you do? What's your path? What is something when you experience timelessness? Do you experience timelessness? I do when I'm painting. It's my path. I also love healing. Okay. The universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply keep facing your true north. Take one step after the another. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. This is huge for me because whatever doesn't light me up, I don't want in my life. So, when it comes to dating, if you don't light me up, I can't date you. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they're waiting to see the end. Oh, yeah. Most people don't follow their highest call of their soul because they're waiting to the end of the destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year, you will have taken 365 steps towards your path. If you don't write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in the direction to do that. Before you know it, in just a year from now, you'll turn back and look in awe at how far you've journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to a new level and support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way you were planning, but if you had a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe. Trust the path and let your soul lead the way. I find another thing that works too is work with what comes your way. Stop trying to manipulate everything. God will put everything in your path. If you knew it'd be supported no matter what would you do? What would you do with your time? What is your calling? What's your favorite thing? So what do you think? Like the reading so far? If anybody wants any readings, contact me. I have like tons of decks, oracle decks, tarot, flower essences. If anybody wants sound healing, I also offer sound healing. Magnified healing with Kuan Yin, magnified healing. Reiki. One last card, just because, we can. Ooh, I went flying. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Mm-hmm. Next card. Oh, I can't find it in the book. Hold on. Oh, it was the first card. Okay. What is not aligned or needs to change? What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings in a constant state of change, evolution, and growth. Change is one of the most certain things in life. When you resist your cyclic nature and you resist life and you feel stuck. Many of you have learned to be who the world wants us to be. But there comes a time when it's harder to hold onto this facade than it turns to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and to how we have to change and align to that way of being. If you pull this card, you're being called to let go of who you once were or the things that you once defined yourself by. Your job, your relationship, the masks you wear, and embrace who you truly are. To courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity. To embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Spread that shit around. It's the only way others can find you that are your tribe. Perhaps you've outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it's time to reassess and bring all parts of your life into alignment so they are congruent with who you are truly today. If you're not being who you are, and you're living up to what your parents want you to do, or what society thinks that you have to have this big fancy house, career, job, wife, 2 kids, that if you don't have that there's something wrong. But maybe that's not your path. Be yourself. Shine your craziness around, and those who vibe for you will come into your life. So, what's something that you need to walk away from? What is the thing that you need to start doing to really be truly who you are? Well, I hope this message greets you well for 2022. And if anybody wants a reading or a couple cards, just contact me. I love doing this. It's who I am. Happy New Year. Enjoy the year. And I'll talk to you soon.